Hello everyone in new video. I am Dr. Ali. The World Health Organization published a topic about
10 healthy choices to make in 2024. Meaningful, small changes can have a big impact on your overall health and well-being. In 2024, commit to taking small steps to change your daily routines and habits to benefit your health. 1. Eat a healthy diet. What a healthy diet looks like may differ from person to person, depending on your culture, where you live and what food is locally available. Yet, the principles are the same. Making informed choices can help you improve the way you eat. Cutting down on foods high in salt, free sugars, saturated fats, and trans fatty acids may sound overwhelming at first, but easy steps add up, such as swapping a lunchtime soda for water. Eat at least 5 portions of a variety of fruits and vegetables every day. Think about a balanced and diversified diet, and keep fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and nuts in mind as you plan your daily meals. 2. Be active. Being active every day can be challenging, but did you know that every move counts? Adding a walk after a meal, sweeping floors, or taking the stairs can all help your cardiovascular health. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate activity per week if you are an adult. For additional health benefits, adults should increase their moderate-intensity physical activity to 300 minutes per week or the equivalent. If you have children or teenagers, be active together and help them reach their 60 minutes of exercise per day. There can be many environmental or mental barriers to physical activity, but always remember physical activity has significant health benefits for hearts, bodies, and minds. 3. Avoid harmful use of alcohol. Did you know that alcohol consumption is a contributor to more than 200 diseases, injury, and other health conditions? Alcohol consumption increases your risk of injury, as well as longer-term effects like liver damage, cancer, heart disease, and mental illness. Any level of alcohol consumption carries risk. 4. Don't use tobacco or vape. The benefits of quitting tobacco begin as quickly as 20 minutes after the last cigarette. Any tobacco use and exposure to tobacco smoke is harmful. Quitting tobacco reduces your risk of heart disease, cancer, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, and other diseases. Quitting vaping can also be part of the step towards a healthier you. E-cigarettes are harmful to your health and have long-term consequences, especially for young people, because users are exposed to nicotine and other harmful chemicals. Commit to quit. There is help to get you started on your quitting journey today. 6. Connect in person to support your mental health. Loneliness is a serious health risk. A large body of research shows that social isolation and loneliness have a serious impact on physical and mental health, quality of life, and longevity. Face-to-face or digital contact with friends or family can help you form meaningful social connections. It's also important to be kind to yourself and practice good mental health habits to help manage any mental health conditions or stressful situations in your daily life. 7. Get vaccinated. Make sure you and your family are up to date with routine vaccinations. Vaccines reduce the risks of getting a disease by working with your body's natural defenses to build protection. We now have vaccines to prevent more than 20 life-threatening diseases, helping people of all ages live longer, healthier lives. 8. Take antimicrobials the right way. Bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites have changed over time, and some no longer respond to medicines. Antimicrobial resistance makes infections harder or sometimes impossible to treat, increasing the risk of diseases spreading, severe illness, and death. To do your part in combating antimicrobial resistance, take antibiotics and other antimicrobials only if prescribed by your health provider. Complete your treatment days and don't share leftover antibiotics with others. Don't ask for antibiotics to treat common colds and flu. Antibiotics won't work against viral infections. 9. Wash your hands. Clean hands help stop the spread of infections. Make sure you wash your hands the right way using soap and water or an alcohol-based rub. Get more hand washing tips. 10. Get regular checkups. See your health provider for regular, yearly checkups. These visits can help you monitor your blood pressure to control and prevent hypertension, the #1 silent killer in the world. Many people don't know they have hypertension, and without proper treatment, uncontrolled hypertension can lead to severe health complications later in life. Regular checkups with your health provider will also help you keep track of your health status if you're at risk for hepatitis, HIV, tuberculosis, or STIs. Essential tests, such as those measuring your cardiovascular health or sugar levels, can help with diagnosis and management of non-communicable diseases like heart disease or diabetes early on. For women and men, health screenings like pap smears or prostate exams, respectively, can help detect cancer. Check with your health provider to find out which tests or screenings you need. 8 ways to lose belly fat and live a healthier life. Maintaining a trim midsection does more than make you look great, it can help you live longer. Larger waistlines are linked to a higher risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. Losing weight, especially belly fat, also improves blood vessel functioning and also improves sleep quality. It's impossible to target belly fat specifically when you diet. But losing weight overall will help shrink your waistline. More importantly, it will help reduce the dangerous layer of visceral fat, a type of fat within the abdominal cavity that you can't see but that heightens health risks, says Kerry Stewart, ed.d. Director of Clinical and Research Physiology at Johns Hopkins. Here's how to whittle down where it matters most. Try curbing carbs instead of fats. When Johns Hopkins researchers compared the effects on the heart of losing weight through a low-carbohydrate diet versus a low-fat diet for 6 months, each containing the same amount of calories, those on a low-carb diet lost an average of 10 pounds more than those on a low-fat diet, 28.9 pounds versus 18.7 pounds. An extra benefit of the low-carb diet is that it produced a higher quality of weight loss, Stewart says. With weight loss, fat is reduced, but there is also often a loss of lean tissue, muscle, which is not desirable. On both diets, there was a loss of about 2 to 3 pounds of good lean tissue along with the fat, which means that the fat loss percentage was much higher on the low-carb diet. Think eating plan, not diet. Ultimately, you need to pick a healthy eating plan you can stick to, Stewart says. The benefit of a low-carb approach is that it simply involves learning better food choices, no calorie counting is necessary. In general, a low-carb way of eating shifts your intake away from problem foods, those high in carbs and sugar and without much fiber, like bread, bagels, and sodas, and toward high-fiber or high-protein choices, like vegetables, beans, and healthy meats. Keep moving. Physical activity helps burn abdominal fat. One of the biggest benefits of exercise is that you get a lot of bang for your buck on body composition, Stewart says. Exercise seems to work off belly fat in particular because it reduces circulating levels of insulin, which would otherwise signal the body to hang on to fat, and causes the liver to use up fatty acids, especially those nearby visceral fat deposits, he says. The amount of exercise you need for weight loss depends on your goals. For most people, this can mean 30 to 60 minutes of moderate to vigorous exercise nearly every day. Lift weights. Adding even moderate strength training to aerobic exercise helps build lean muscle mass, which causes you to burn more calories throughout the entire day, both at rest and during exercise. Become a label reader. Compare and contrast brands. Some yogurts, for example, boast that they're low in fat, but they're higher in carbs and added sugars than others, Stewart says. Foods like gravy, mayonnaise, sauces and salad dressings often contain high amounts of fat and lots of calories. Move away from processed foods. The ingredients in packaged goods and snack foods are often heavy on trans fats, added sugar, and added salt or sodium, 3 things that make it difficult to lose weight. Focus on the way your clothes fit more than reading a scale. As you add muscle mass and lose fat, the reading on your bathroom scale may not change much, but your pants will be looser. That's a better mark of progress. Measured around. Your waistline should be less than 35 inches if you're a woman or less than 40 inches if you're a man to reduce heart and diabetes risks. Hang out with health-focused friends. Research shows that you're more apt to eat better and exercise more if your friends and family are doing the same.